So how have things changed for Hades and the other gods since we last met them in Clash of the Titans?
Well, I think Hades has been licking his wounds of being defeated at the end of the last film and has enters this film with a determination to again defeat his brother, actually by using Zeus's power, giving it to Kronos, the father of all of them, in return for keeping immortality. So I suppose there'll be gods without power but immortality. But that's actually it doesn't bear too much investigation, what is immortal and what's not, because actually we see two big gods get destroyed or lose their immortality. So I had arguments with Jonathan, amicable ones, saying, but gods are immortal. That's a given. They can't not be immortal. But Warner Brothers decides that they actually can be immortal. They can be destroyed. So.
And then face oblivion. Yeah. You've got some very powerful scenes with Liam Neeson this time around. You've worked with, of course, on Schindler's List and on Clash of the Titans. What did you enjoy about going sort of beard to beard with him this time around?
Well, this time around we had more fun. We had more dialogue. We had more stuff to play. More little changes of gear, little moments, which the previous film I think we tried to have, but I don't think it was so clearly focused. So this time around, I mean, Jonathan was very determined when I met him. I didn't know him, saying we really want to make you and Liam have a real presence in this film.
It's a lot more intimate, isn't it? I mean, people's faces get very close together in this film, don't they? Of course, reflecting the kind of familial ties.
No, I think that's absolutely right. The closeness, close-ups, or big two shots, emphasising, eye to eyeball moments of confrontation and what have you. Yeah.
And the last time we met in London was to discuss your incredible film adaptation of Coriolanus. And it struck me when I was watching this that the words might be very different to the bards, but actually in the grand themes and the kind of high stakes, it must make it quite similar to Shakespeare to act in.
Yes, in a funny way. There's a funny. I can't explain it. There's a kind of tone or. But I think the problem is when you play gods or you play Shakespearean heroes. I mean, the thing is that the danger is you lend yourself to a kind of slightly presentational mode, which can feel a little forced and a little unreal. But if it can be filled, and I guess the thing I kept thinking, what is a god? Should we have some physical sense of gravitas? And stillness. I thought stillness was quite important. That one speaks clearly and simply, but the physical life is quite contained until it explodes into a fight or I don't know. I mean, I guess you could have gods who pick their nose and scratch their ears and stuff, but it's that I don't know. One's looking for something that suggests godlikeness without it being too theatrical or too formal.
And especially the emotions and the relationships are recognisably human, though, aren't they? But what to your mind are the qualities that make the brilliant Sam Worthington one of today's foremost leading men, especially in action fantasy films?
Well, I think that he has a wonderful sort of down-to-earth quality. He's a regular guy quality, which I think is very attractive. He looks great, but I think he doesn't posture. He's just in himself, and that is a wonderful quality to have at the centre of a big epic movie. Let all the other stuff do the work, the spectacle, the special effects, but he just inhabits a kind of place of a kind of regular guy's integrity. So I think audiences will really love him in it. I think he that kind of simplicity I think is a real gift.
And being a reluctant hero as well.
Reluctant hero,
well,
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ralph Fiennes, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.